Psalm 118. Alleluia. Blessed are the blameless in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are they that search out his testimonies, they will diligently seek him with the whole heart. For they that work iniquity have not walked in his ways. You have commanded us diligently to keep your precepts. O that my ways were directed to keep your ordinances! Then shall I not be ashamed, when I have respect to all your commandments. I will give you thanks with uprightness of heart, when I have learned the judgments of your righteousness. I will keep your ordinances, O forsake me not greatly. Wherewith shall a young man direct his way? By keeping your words. With my whole heart have I diligently sought you, cast me not away from your commandments. I have hidden your oracles in my heart, that I might not sin against you. Blessed are you, O Lord, teach me your ordinances. With my lips have I declared all the judgments of your mouth. I have delighted in the way of your testimonies, as much as in all riches. I will meditate on your commandments, and consider your ways. I will meditate on your ordinances, I will not forget your words. Render a recompense to your servant, so shall I live, and keep your words. Unveil you my eyes, and I shall perceive wondrous things of your law. I am a stranger in the earth, hide not your commandments from me. My soul has longed exceedingly for your judgments at all times. You have rebuked the proud, cursed are they that turn aside from your commandments. Remove from me reproach and contempt, for I have sought out your testimonies. For princes sat and spoke against me, but your servant was meditating on your ordinances. For your testimonies are my meditation, and your ordinances are my counselors. My soul has cleaved to the ground, quicken you me according to your word. I declared my ways, and you did hear me, teach me your ordinances. Instruct me in the way of your ordinances, and I will meditate on your wondrous works. My soul has slumbered for sorrow, strengthen you me with your words. Remove from me the way of iniquity, and be merciful to me by your law. I have chosen the way of truth, and have not forgotten your judgments. I have cleaved to your testimonies, O Lord, put me not to shame. I ran the way of your commandments, when you did enlarge my heart. Teach me, O Lord, the way of your ordinances, and I will seek it out continually. Instruct me, and I will search out your law, and will keep it with my whole heart. Guide me in the path of your commandments, for I have delighted in it. Incline my heart to your testimonies, and not to covetousness. Turn away my eyes that I may not behold vanity, quicken you me in your way. Confirm your oracle to your servant, that he may fear you. Take away my reproach which I have feared, for your judgments are good. Behold, I have desired your commandments, quicken me in your righteousness. And let your mercy come upon me, O Lord, even your salvation, according to your word. And so I shall render an answer to them that reproach me, for I have trusted in your words. And take not the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for I have hoped in your judgments. So shall I keep your law continually, forever and ever. I walked also at large, for I sought out your commandments. And I spoke of your testimonies before kings, and was not ashamed. And I meditated on your commandments, which I loved exceedingly. And I lifted up my hands to your commandments which I loved, and I meditated in your ordinances. Remember your words to your servant, wherein you have made me hope. This has comforted me in my affliction, for your oracle has quickened me. The proud have transgressed exceedingly, but I swerved not from your law. I remembered your judgments of old, O Lord, and was comforted. Despair took hold upon me, because of the sinners who forsake your law. Your ordinances were my songs in the place of my sojourning. I remembered your name, O Lord, in the night, and kept your law. This I had, because I diligently sought your ordinances. You are my portion, O Lord. I said that I would keep your law. I implored your section favor with my whole heart. Have mercy upon me according to your word. I thought on your ways, and turned my feet to your testimonies. I prepared myself to keep your commandments. The snares of sinners entangled me, but I forgot not your law. At midnight I arose, to give thanks to you for the judgments of your righteousness. I am a companion of all them that fear you, and of them that keep your commandments. O Lord, the earth is full of your mercy, teach me your ordinances. You have wrought kindly with your servant, O Lord, according to your word. Teach me kindness, and instruction, and knowledge, for I have believed your commandments. Before I was afflicted, I transgressed, therefore have I kept your word. Good are you, O Lord, therefore in your goodness teach me your ordinances. The injustice of the proud has been multiplied against me, but I will search out your commandments with all my heart. Their heart has been curdled like milk, but I have meditated on your law. It is good for me that you have afflicted me, that I might learn your ordinances. The law of your mouth is better to me than thousands of gold and silver. Your hands have made me, and fashioned me. Instruct me, that I may learn your commandments. They that fear you will see me and rejoice, for I have hoped in your words. I know, O Lord, that your judgments are righteousness, and that you in truthfulness have afflicted me. Let, I pray you, your mercy be to comfort me, according to your word to your servant. Let your compassions come to me, that I may live, for your law is my meditation. Let the proud be ashamed, for they transgressed against me unjustly, but I will meditate in your commandments. Let those that fear you, and those that know your testimonies, turn to me. Let my heart be blameless in your ordinances, that I may not be ashamed. My soul faints for your salvation, I have hoped in your words. Mine eyes failed in waiting for your word, saying, when will you comfort me? For I am become as a bottle in the frost, yet I have not forgotten your ordinances. How many are the days of your servant? When will you execute judgment for me on them that persecute me? Transgressors told me idle tales, but not according to your law, O Lord. All your commandments are truth. They persecuted me unjustly, help you me. They nearly made an end of me in the earth, but I forsook not your commandments. Quicken me according to your mercy, so shall I keep the testimonies of your mouth. Your word, O Lord, abides in heaven forever. Your truth endures to all generations. You have founded the earth, and it abides. The day continues by your arrangement, for all things are your servants. Were it not that your law is my meditation, then I should have perished in my affliction. I will never forget your ordinances, for with them you have quickened me. I am yours, save me, for I have sought out your ordinances. Sinners laid wait for me to destroy me, but I understood your testimonies. Have seen an end of all perfection, but your commandment is very broad. How I have loved your law, O Lord! It is my meditation all the day. You have made me wiser than my enemies in your commandment, for it is my forever. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for your testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the aged, because I have sought out your commandments. I have kept back my feet from every evil way, that I might keep your words. I have not declined from your judgments, for you have instructed me. How sweet are your oracles to my throat! More so than honey to my mouth. I gain understanding by your commandments, therefore I have hated every way of unrighteousness. Your law is a lamp to my feet, and a light to my paths. I have sworn and determined to keep the judgments of your righteousness. I have been very greatly afflicted, O Lord, quicken me, according to your word. Accept, I pray you, O Lord, the freewill offerings of my mouth, and teach me your judgments. My soul is continually in your hands, and I have not forgotten your law. Sinners spread a snare for me, but I erred not from your commandments. I have inherited your testimonies forever, for they are the joy of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform your ordinances forever, in return for your mercies. I have hated transgressors, but I have loved your law. You are my helper and my supporter, I have hoped in your words. Depart from me, you evildoers, for I will search out the commandments of my God. Uphold me according to your word, and quicken me, and make me not ashamed of my expectation. Help me, and I shall be saved, and I will meditate in your ordinances continually. You have brought to nothing all that depart from your ordinances, for their inward thought is unrighteous. I have reckoned all the sinners of the earth as transgressors, therefore have I loved your testimonies. Penetrate my flesh with your fear, for I am afraid of your judgments. I have done judgment and justice, deliver me not up to them that injure me. Receive your servant for good, let not the proud accuse me falsely. Mine eyes have failed for your salvation, and for the word of your righteousness. Deal with your servant according to your mercy, and teach me your ordinances. I am your servant, instruct me, and I shall know your testimonies. It is time for the Lord to work, they have utterly broken your law. Therefore have I loved your commandments more than gold, or the topaz. Therefore I directed myself according to all your commandments, I have hated every unjust way. Your testimonies are wonderful, therefore my soul has sought them out. The manifestation of your words will enlighten, and instruct the simple. I opened my mouth, and drew breath, for I earnestly longed after your commandments. Look upon me and have mercy upon me, after the manner of them that love your name. Order my steps according to your word, and let not any iniquity have dominion over me. Deliver me from the false accusation of men, so will I keep your commandments. Cause your face to shine upon your servant, and teach me your ordinances. Mine eyes have been bathed in streams of water, because I kept not your law. Righteous are you, O Lord, and upright are your judgments. You have commanded righteousness and perfect truth, as your testimonies. Your zeal has quite wasted me, because my enemies have forgotten your words. Your word has been very fully tried, and your servant loves it. I am young and despised, yet I have not forgotten your ordinances. Your righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and your law is truth. Afflictions and distresses found me, but your commandments were my meditation. Your testimonies are an everlasting righteousness, instruct me, and I shall live. I cried with my whole heart, hear me, O Lord, I will search out your ordinances. I cried to you, save me, and I will keep your testimonies. I arose before the dawn, and cried, I hoped in your words. Mine eyes prevented the dawn, that I might meditate on your oracles. Hear my voice, O Lord, according to your mercy, quicken me according to your judgment. They have drawn near who persecuted me unlawfully, and they are far removed from your law. You are near, O Lord, and all your sections' ways are truth. I have known of old concerning your testimonies, that you have founded them forever. Look upon my affliction, and rescue me, for I have not forgotten your law. Plead my cause, and ransom me, quicken me because of your word. Salvation is far from sinners, for they have not searched out your ordinances. Your mercies, O Lord, are many, quicken me according to your judgment. Many are they that persecute me and oppress me, but I have not declined from your testimonies. I saw men acting foolishly, and I pined away, for they kept not your oracles. Behold, I have loved your commandments, O Lord, quicken me in your mercy. The beginning of your words is truth, and all the judgments of your righteousness endure forever. Princes persecuted me without a cause, but my heart feared because of your words. I will exult because of your oracles, as one that finds much spoil. I hate and abhor unrighteousness, but I love your law. 7 times in a day have I praised you because of the judgments of your righteousness. Great peace have they that love your law, and there is no stumbling block to them. I waited for your salvation, O Lord, and have loved your commandments. My soul has kept your testimonies, and loved them exceedingly. I have kept your commandments and your testimonies, for all my ways are before you, O Lord. Let my supplication come near before you, O Lord, instruct me according to your oracle. Let my petition come in before you, O Lord, deliver me according to your oracle. Let my lips utter a hymn, when you shall have taught me your ordinances. Let my tongue utter your oracles, for all your commandments are righteous. Let your hand be prompt to save me, for I have chosen your commandments. I have longed after your salvation, O Lord, and your law is my meditation. My soul shall live, and shall praise you, and your judgments shall help me. I have gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek your servant, for I have